Dear learners, in this video we are going to talk about the random numbers, and we will write a program based on C++ language to generate random numbers. So random numbers are the numbers which do not have any particular sequence or any particular order. So basically these are completely random or completely unpredictable numbers. The importance of random numbers is that they are used for many practical purposes. For example, in video games, let us take an example of Ludo. So every time you want that the new number should come up when you throw the dice, or in the similar way, if you want to play the game of cards, then also you want every time there should be different outcome. In that case you need random numbers. Similarly, in many problems you need random numbers, such as you want to study the radioactive decay of nuclei. In that case you have to use random numbers, and similarly there can be many practical applications of random numbers. So now we will create the C++ program for random number generation. For that purpose, you first have to launch the CodeBlocks platform, and then you have to open a file. From here you can go to new and then click on the empty file, and then once you get the empty file you can click on the file and save file as randomnumber.cpp. I have kept this name randomnumber.cpp, but you can change the name as per your choice. And .cpp extension is for writing the programs in C++ language. So first of all, you have to include some header files. So we will include IOStream, and then we will include CMath file to perform mathematical operations. Then our standard lines using namespace std. Then our main function starts. First of all, you want to declare some variables, so we are declaring seed, x1, x3 and x4 as the variables having float type value. So these variables will have decimal type value. And then long x2, since x2 variable will store a long value, so we are giving it, or we are assigning it, long data type. Then integer I. As a first step to generate the random numbers, we need some seed value or some trial value, because this is like an iterative process which has to start with some seed value. So this message will be printed on the screen that we have to enter the seed. Then to read the seed value from the keyboard, we have to use cin statement. So cin seed. So now we have read the value of the seed. Then we want to generate 20 random numbers, so we will use for loop for I starting from 0 and I less than 20. The I will increase by 1 every time, and then our x1 variable will be basically square of the seed, so seed multiplied by seed. Then x2 variable will be x1 divided by 100. x3 variable will be x2 modulus 10,000. So this modulus or percentage symbol in case of C++, so it will perform the division of x2 with 10,000 and return you the remainder. And then x4 will be x3 divided by 10,000. So if you want to generate the random numbers between 0 to 1, then you will divide here with 10,000. And if you want to generate the random numbers between 1 and 100, then you will divide with 100. Instead of 10,000, you will divide x3 with 100. So then you want to print the random numbers on the screen. So x4 is our random number. So Cout x4, and we want that the random numbers, they should be printed in a sequence. So that is why we are writing end line, so that whenever the first random number is printed, second number will be printed in the next line, and so on. And then you have to change the seed. So seed will be equal to x3. So in the every step of the for loop, seed will be changed. So that is how you will get a different random number in the next iteration. So this for loop will go up to 20 steps, and then it will stop, because whenever I is less than 20, this for loop will continue starting from I equal to 0. So you will get 20 random numbers. Now we are going to build and run this program in a single step. For this, go to build and then click on build and run. After build and run, you will be asked to enter the seed value. So I am taking seed to be a big number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then click on enter. So now you can see that we have got 20 random numbers starting from 0.384 and up to 0.6987. And you can notice that all these numbers are different and there is no repetition. So these are random numbers because we cannot find any order between these numbers.